Welcome to Frederick at its best. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner. September is National Ovarian Cancer Month, and we're doing our part to step up awareness by holding this special ceremony today. One of the key messages is that ovarian cancer is more than a woman's disease. It affects everyone in a woman's life. Early detection is critically important, so we want to bring attention to the warning signs. In women ages 35 to 74, ovarian cancer is the 5th leading cause of cancer-related deaths and the deadliest of all gynecological cancers. It can strike a woman at any age. It is estimated that 1 woman in 75 will develop ovarian cancer during her lifetime. When a woman is diagnosed and treated at the earliest stages, the 5-year survival rate is over 90%. That's a very good success rate. But most cases are diagnosed in later stages when the prognosis is not as good. If caught in stage 3 or higher, the survival rate can be as low as 28%. The sooner ovarian cancer is found and treated, the better a woman's chance is for survival. In most cases, ovarian cancer is not detected during routine pelvic exams unless the doctor notes that the ovary is enlarged. A pap smear also does not detect ovarian cancer. The key is early detection and to know the signs and symptoms of the disease. Due to ovarian cancer's nonspecific symptoms and lack of early detection, women usually often don't feel sick early in the disease. Health providers have come up with an acronym for the symptoms. BEAT, B-E-A-T, bloating, eating and feeling full, abdominal pain, and trouble with urination. So I want to repeat those. Bloating, which quite frankly women experience with some frequency, eating and feeling full, abdominal pain, and trouble with urination. The medical community doesn't know enough to effectively detect the disease in early stages. So the best defense against ovarian cancer is to talk to your doctor early, find out if you have a family history, and even consider genetic testing to understand your situation. Remember, it's important that women listen to their bodies and watch for these early symptoms. To learn more about the signs and symptoms, you can visit cancer.org/ovarian. There is a national group that is helping to raise awareness about ovarian cancer, the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. This group has been in existence since 1995, which quite frankly makes it relatively new. Throughout the year, the coalition's program called Take Early Action and Live is known as TEAL. It teaches the public about the signs, symptoms, and risk factors for ovarian cancer. It stresses that women should take action, not chances. The coalition also encourages earlier conversation with doctors, and the coalition's hard-hitting campaign this year is Not Knowing is Killing Us. The campaign features ovarian cancer survivors talking about a disease and raising awareness about it. I'm very proud of our local chapter for Frederick County and surrounding communities, which was started by Kathy Duncan after she was diagnosed with late-stage ovarian cancer in 2012. Kathy is with us today, and you will hear from her shortly. The chapter focuses on providing support for newly diagnosed women and for women at all stages of the disease. They also have fundraising events, including the biggest event, the 5K Walk to Break the Silence on Ovarian Cancer, which is held the 3rd Saturday in June. In addition to these organizations, I'd like to make special note of the Frederick County Community Cancer Coalition, which is coordinated by the Health Department. Coalition members come from many organizations in the faith community. The purpose of the coalition is to heighten public awareness of the need for timely and routine screening. Public and private healthcare partners work together to develop a comprehensive plan for cancer prevention, education, screening, and treatment. Before I read the proclamation, I would like to give those who've gathered with me today an opportunity to introduce themselves and to give their perspectives on this topic. So, do you have a microphone there?
I don't.
All right, I'm going to pass this to you, and we'll start with you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kathy Duncan, and I am the co-chair of the Frederick chapter of the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. Thank you for that very thorough discussion about the signs and symptoms of ovarian cancer. I was diagnosed in 2012 at late stage. I didn't know the signs and symptoms, so I would just encourage women to know the acronym BEAT, which you reviewed, And that if we have local survivors or anyone who is passionate about the cause, to please contact the Frederick chapter at frederick@ovarian.org.
Good afternoon. I'm Angela Spencer, and I'm the founder of a local organization called the Faith Striders, and I also serve on the coalition with the health department. But I stand today, first and foremost, standing by my friend Kathy. We're both Lay Bridge health educators as well, promoting awareness in our community. But as you were speaking, County Exec, it just reminded me that at age 16, and that's many, many years ago, I had some medical issues that was going on. But to make a long story short, they thought I only had gallbladder disease at age 16, but the doctor's hand slipped in me. And when it slipped, he felt something, and it was a tumor on my right ovary the size of a saucer. Make a long story short, God is still good, and he continues to bless. The tumor and everything that was going on was benign, but at age 16, I was affected with ovarian cancer, but it was benign. So I'm grateful for that. So it doesn't matter how old you are, because when Kathy says, it was just a couple of years ago, if you feel something, if something is not normal, please go to the doctor and get checked out, because that's the best way to make it through anything. So thank you for this day, and remember, this month is National Ovarian Cancer Month.
Good afternoon. I'm Dulcie Dutrow, and I'm over a 1-year survivor.
Hi, my name is Carrie Pearson, and I was diagnosed in 2008, so that makes me a 9-year survivor.
Hi, I'm Christine Fattori. I was diagnosed in December of 2015, so I'm closing in on 2 years. And just a comment going back to the symptoms, I had none of those symptoms. I had a tumor, I could feel it. So it really does get back to, if something doesn't feel right, go to the doctor.
Hi, I'm Barbara Marshall, cousin of Verla Carter, who passed away last year of ovarian cancer. I'd just like to say that she was a trooper at the end. She was always an advocate for helping others, and she will be surely missed.
I'm Kathy Johnston. My mother passed away with ovarian cancer, and her sister passed away with ovarian cancer. So I highly recommend genetic testing if you have family members, and I like to be a volunteer.
I'm Dr. Barbara Brookmeyer, the director of the Frederick County Health Department, and I can't emphasize enough to say something to your healthcare provider if you feel like something's not quite right. And I do encourage anyone who's interested in learning more about our Frederick County the Frederick County Cancer Coalition to contact the Frederick County Health Department.
We're on. Good afternoon. My name is Sandra Brown Jenkins, and I'm the co-founder of the Faith Striders, along with Angela. I'm here on behalf of Verla Carter. She is my cousin, and the Carol Lee family will be making a donation to the Frederick chapter of the NOCC on her behalf. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Laurie Fry with the American Cancer Society, and besides pointing out when this mic makes it all the way down, pointing out the number of years of survivorship we have standing up here, which is really something that we need to be celebrating, I just want to remind people, don't be afraid to talk to your doctor. Don't be afraid of the news that you may get, because you can't fix what you don't find. So please, even though it's one of the scariest things you'll ever do, go ahead and ask those questions, get the tests done, and do whatever you need to do. It's always worth it. Right, my friend?
Hi, I'm Sherry Luttrell, and I'm a 19-and-a-half-year ovarian cancer survivor. I'd just like to say that reaching out to anybody and everybody who is a female and letting them know what the symptoms are is very important, because like some of the other women said, I didn't have the symptoms.
Hi, I'm Stacy Duty. I was diagnosed in 2015, and I'm currently going through treatment. The only symptom I ever had was bleeding after menopause. Never, never, never bleed after menopause. Get it checked out.
Hello, my name is Susan Baldridge, and I just finished up my treatments about 6 weeks ago. I'm a 7.5-month survivor of ovarian cancer. I too, like all of these other wonderful ladies here, had almost no symptoms. By the time I was diagnosed at stage 3C, so my doctors luckily moved very quickly with me. And so far, I'm doing very well.
Hello, my name is Avnisha. I'm outreach coordinator for cancer screening program at Frederick County Health Department, and I'm here to support the ovarian cancer survivors.
My name is Amy Bober-Shennerman, and I am the Maryland chapter manager for the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. I lost my mother to ovarian cancer, and I also want to stress the importance for the genetic testing.
I want to thank all of you for joining me here today for this. Most of you standing here with me have experienced ovarian cancer and are survivors and have stories of personal experience. And I really want to thank you for sharing your stories, because that really makes this whole message much more powerful. And really that fundamental message is for women to make sure they get checked out by their doctors. And if you feel something unusual, to ask about it and follow up on it. So certainly we lift you all up and we wish you all good health. And we certainly have good cancer treatment in our community. But we do want to make sure that women do find out, because you can't treat what you don't know. So I do have a proclamation which I would like to take the opportunity to read. Whereas ovarian cancer causes more deaths than any other female reproductive system cancer and affects women of all ages and backgrounds. And whereas in each September, in honor of the women who have been taken by ovarian cancer and the brave individuals still fighting the disease, we reaffirm our commitment to reaching out for prevention, treatment, and a cure. And whereas it is estimated that more than 22,000 American women will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer this year, and due to lack of effective screening tests and early warning signs, many of these will be caught at advanced stages. And whereas the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Frederick County Health Department, and other organizations have strived to raise awareness of gynecological cancers, including ovarian cancer, and encourage women to learn about the warning signs and to seek medical care. And whereas for the mothers, sisters, daughters, and families who face the pain and heartache of ovarian cancer, we must make America the country that cures cancer once and for all. And really, we're very proud in Frederick County that a lot of that research is being done right here. During National Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, as we recognize those in the medical community who work tirelessly to provide treatment, and to care and pay tribute to those who've lost their lives to this disease, let us resolve to increase awareness of ovarian cancer. Now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I hereby proclaim the month of September 2017 as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month in Frederick County, and I commend this observance to all of our citizens. So again, thanks to all of our guests for being here today. I really want to commend you, Kathy, and everyone else for stepping up and helping to raise awareness, to educate others, and to prevent lives from being taken by ovarian cancer. To find out more about the Frederick chapter of the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition, we have the contact information on the screen. You can call Kathy Duncan at 301-788-5348 or go to frederick@ovariancancer.org. So please heed these warning signals. It doesn't affect just women, it affects entire families and our entire community. Thank you so much for raising awareness, and thank you for joining us today.